Hello, wisdom seekers, and welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the many ways that you can use the gemstone obsidian in your Reiki practice. Whether it's your own personal practice, your professional practice, there are a lot of ways that you can incorporate obsidian to help yourself or your clients. For those who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Shannon, and this channel is dedicated to providing you with the knowledge, the tools, and the opportunities to practice incorporating crystal wisdom into your everyday life. If you are a Reiki practitioner, then you may have been curious about how to incorporate gemstones into your Reiki practice. I do have a full course on crystal Reiki available through my website, and I'll put the link in the description below. And that is a course that talks about, in broad terms, how to incorporate gemstones and crystals into your Reiki practice. In this series of videos, I'll be talking about how to use very specific gemstones in your Reiki practice. Because even when you learn how to use gemstones in your practice, you may have an enormous collection and it may feel a little overwhelming to determine, how do I use this one and when? Today, we are talking about obsidian. Obsidian is a black gemstone that resonates with the foot and the root chakras. It supports all areas of safety, security, and protection in your life. This is a gemstone that helps support survival and the feeling of security and grounding in your life. Like Maslow's psychological triangle, if the bottom layer of survival is not being met, then other areas of your life will suffer. If you're feeling unsafe, insecure, or financially unstable, then every other area of your life is going to be weakened, is going to be fragile. The root and foot chakras help us feel grounded, secure, and rooted in this place. It helps us to form that strong foundation of our lives that we can build upon. Just like the feet and the legs help us give stability to feel stable as we're standing on the ground. The foot and root chakras are the foundation for our energetic body, and every other chakra is strengthened by the one beneath. And to have a smooth flow of energy through the chakras, then all of them need to be open and flowing, starting with the feet and working your way up. Obsidian is a gemstone that really helps us to feel safer, protected, and secure. It helps us find a safe space to live and to secure our place in the world. But black gemstones don't just help with our physical security and well-being, but also our energetic and our emotional well-being, so that we can feel safe and secure, so that we not only feel physically safe in the space that you live, for example, but also energetically safe. And we'll talk about that more as we go through the video. There are three primary ways to determine if obsidian would be appropriate for your Reiki session or your clients. I talked about this as well. I'll use the same flow as I did with the rose quartz Reiki video as well. And the first way that you can determine if obsidian is a good stone for your session is intuitively. If you, as the Reiki practitioner, feel the Reiki energy drawn to the legs or the feet, then always trust your intuition and focus that energy down towards the legs and the feet. You can take the obsidian and either hold it in your sending hand your dominant hand, and allow the Reiki to flow through to their legs and their feet. Or if the client is sitting, you can place a piece of the obsidian on each of their knees or on top of their feet and continue your Reiki session while the obsidian rests on their legs or their feet. Now, the black gemstones, the gemstones for the foot and the root chakras, I always recommend having 2 of, because I often place them on each leg, near each foot, or on each hip joint to support the flow of energy through both of those limbs. If your client is laying down, then you can place a piece of obsidian either on each thigh, on each hip joint, or right underneath each foot. So you can either hold the Reiki and direct the energy towards the legs and the feet, or you can place the obsidian directly on the legs or the feet to help the Reiki flow through to those areas of the body. The second way that you can determine if obsidian is an appropriate stone for the Reiki session is by knowing your own emotional well-being or talking to your client about what they might be experiencing emotionally. And some of those areas are if you're feeling scattered or unstable on a regular basis, you really need some grounding and focus. Obsidian will help you feel stable and rooted. If you are working or living in a toxic environment, obsidian will help to create an protective energy shield to protect you from the influence of negative external energies at work and at home. Also, if you don't feel safe where you live, maybe you're not living in the safest environment, or you've had break-ins recently, or you are afraid of the dark and don't feel safe in your home going to sleep at night, then working with obsidian will help to not only place a protective energy shield around your entire home, but to also help you feel safe and enable you to fall asleep at night. If you or your client feels like there is an energetic attachment or cord that needs to be severed, obsidian is especially helpful in this area of cord cutting and severing attachments, severing the connection that an energetic vampire may have. And an energetic vampire is a person that when you're around them, they really suck your energy. They leave you feeling drained because they need you. They need you for excessive emotional support, energetic support. They leave you feeling drained. Obsidian will help you sever that energetic connection that they're having, that they're using to drain your energy, and also to place the protective energy shield around you to prevent them from connecting again in the future. And if you want to sever ties with that person altogether, obsidian is particularly useful because this used to be used as a cutting implement. Obsidian can be incredibly sharp and was used as knives, arrowheads, axes to sever and cut. And that is how it helps to support you in your Reiki practice as well. If you feel like you're under psychic attack or energetic attack, if you feel like there is a negative energy or negative entity in your home or someplace that you have to be frequently, again, obsidian helps create that energetic shield around you or your entire space so that you can force that energy away from your being and outside of your home or your space. And then finally, if your living situation or your financial situation is really, really unstable, then obsidian helps to enable you to feel rooted and grounded and give you the focus to figure out how you can change and improve those situations in your life. Now, I know we talked about a lot, but if you keep in mind with Obsidian, either feeling rooted or grounded, or protecting your energy, cutting attachments, or helping you feel secure and focused, then you'll be able to determine if Obsidian is a useful gemstone in your Reiki practice. Then finally, how can you use Obsidian for the physical healing realm? Now, I will always preface that if you are having a true emotional or physical ailment or illness, that you need to reach out and seek professional support, doctors and therapists, because Reiki is meant to be a supplement to treatment, not a replacement for it. So in the physical realm, Obsidian in particular helps with pain in the leg or feet. If you're feeling muscle soreness or strain, then resting your legs and feet, laying back, raising your legs and feet, elevating them, and holding on to Obsidian either in your receiving hand or placed on each leg will help you to relieve the pain in your legs and feet. Obsidian also helps with circulation issues through the body. So if your hands and your feet frequently feel cold, then Obsidian will help to improve the circulation to the extremities of your body. Then also, since Obsidian helps with our energetic and physical health, then it also really supports detoxification efforts. If you are going through a detox program, then having Obsidian with you, either wearing it or carrying it in your pocket with you, it will help you to release what is no longer healthy for you, what is creating imbalance or draining your energy. So thank you so much for joining me today to talk about how you can use Obsidian in your Reiki practice. I hope that you found it useful. If there is a particular gemstone that you'd really like to start using in your Reiki practice and you want to know more about specifically how you can use it in your practice, then leave a comment below. And I'll definitely be putting that gemstone on my list of Reiki videos. And of course, if you've been watching for a while and you like my videos on crystals and on Reiki, then make sure to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss a single gemstone video.